Hey guys, welcome back to another video where today we're going to become Sonic EXE, but the free way. So head to avatar, and the first we're going to do is reset our character, click appearance, clear appearance, and confirm. From there, we're going to change the head to be headless. So if you go to the search bar and search for less, you want this one here. Next, we're going to go to the body type, and you're going to search for boy. And we're going to equip this one as we tend to do, but make sure to set the torso as bear. I have forgotten to do this part of the video, so make sure you go to the torso section and choose bear, just like we have in the previous ones. So at this point, I'm going through with the scaling, as I tend to do early on in my videos, to get the overall figure, the overall shape of the character we're making. And given that this is Sonic, we need to make him skinny and small, especially with the torso area, and obviously long but skinny legs. So now we're going through this, we're now headed to the upper height section of the scaling system. And with this, you just want to make the arms quite skinny but the hands big. And likewise, torso, as I mentioned earlier, just a bit thin. Almost this thin where it disappears into his legs. So now we've done that, we're heading to the lower section, so we're on the lower width at this point, and once again we're going to make the very upper leg very narrow, but the lower leg quite thick, because we need to make them act like socks when we adjust the final part, which is the height. And as you can see, when you kind of scrunch down the lower leg, it starts to look like they're part of the shoes, which is the overall look we're after. So now we've got the shape all figured out, we need to import some bits, and the first thing we're going to import is the top, which with this number will get you the Sonic.exe shirt. Likewise, we now have to import bottoms, the pants. And that will give you the clothing from what we need, and we're going to just paint his gloves white or slightly shaded grey to match the actual outfit, and we have it there. Now I've realised the arms are a bit on the chunky side. I've obviously done it a bit wrong somewhere, so I'm just going back over what I've done to make the upper arms a lot thinner, likewise stretch them out a bit and make the lower part of the arms same thickness but shorter to make them look like they're part of the gloves. So that's what we're just quickly going through at this moment in time. And at this point, I am pretty happy with that. So we're going to now go and search for Keb, which we're going to use as part of the head, as we have in previous ones. And then we're going to just tune this to become a flat, spherical, kinda like object. And as you can see, this is on my free account, so I can't do something that you can't without the Game Pass, because you can see it's trying to advertise itself to make me buy one. But I say no, we don't need it to make this Sonic. So now we're doing that, we're going to search for an eye, and this is the one I've gone with, which is the one we're going to stick to the back of our head, so we're almost like a reverse Cyclops. But, saying that, we're just going to now do what we need to do and tweak it and make it smaller, so it fits on the back of the previous one we've just imported or searched for, which is the Keb. And this is going to act as a bit to bulk out the hair, just a little bit on the top. Now I've done that, I've realised the original one we've done is slightly need tweaking. It just slightly needs tweaking a little bit, and I'm happy with that. So now we're going to go and search for the big bits, which are the bunny ears. We got this one and these two down here, which as you can see we've just equipped those three, and we're going to go straight to tuning all three of those in one go. So with that being said, we've got the first one here, which is this one with the blue and white. And as soon as you do the tilt and the yaw, it sits right in the right direction. So it looks like the bottom half of his long hair. Now you can, obviously while I tune these other two, you can equip or import the Sonic hair itself. But what I've realised is when you actually equip it and you go to change its colour, well, straight off the bat you can't change its colour, so it's the wrong shade of blue. But also if you can change its colour, which I've done with my other account, it changes the colour of the ears and it just kind of ruins it a bit. So I thought I'd stick with this method here because it gives it a legit look of Sonic, plus you can actually get the correct colour for the ears as well as the hair. So now we've done that, we're going to search for tooth, which is this one here, which is going to act as the main bit of hair, or the bulk of the hair from the front but the centre. So we're going to just tweak this to kind of, you know, tilt back a bit and sit in the back, or in the middle, sorry, of the other three. So the upper middle of the other three we've just done, and that's looking pretty good. So now we're going to search for fox ears. And we're going to use this one just up here, which is the one we've used in the previous video of the free Sonic. So with that being said, we're going to tweak these to be smaller and to sit further front, and that looks pretty good. So now we're doing that, we're going to search for chicken. That's right, we're going to search for chicken, which is this one here, the drumstick, because we're going to use this as the nose. And you've probably seen this in many other videos, either by myself or other people, because we all tend to jump to this item for the nose because it's almost like it's made for Sonic. So let's just get this all lined up perfectly as best as possible, and we should be good to go. So with that being said, we're now moving to adding textures, and this is the first one we're going to do. If you enter this code, we're going to get Sonic's face. And there you got the creepy face already applied. And now we're going to just look for the blue fur, and this is the one that I've gone with. I've just copied it so we can just paste them into these other ones just like so. Especially for all these bunny ears, because they're all the same fur texture and we need them to all blend in really nicely. So that's it, just hit retexture and just paste in this blue fur code that we've got. And like that, we're looking pretty good. And this is the code that we've got for the ears, which is amazing because it's the exact one we need. Likewise, we're now shifting over for the nose, and I've got a nose texture for it. So with that being said, we're now moving to the animations, where we're going to have the normal walk that I go with, which is not this one, but in fact this one. And likewise for the run, we're going to go with this. NANI? Hey yo, what? And there you have it, that's a free Sonic EXE. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next episode.